After 4 days, we're saying goodbye to Hanoi and heading east to Cat Ba Island. If you're planning a trip to Vietnam, Ha Long Bay is probably on your itinerary, but because it's a bucket list destination and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it can get pretty crowded. In this video, we're going to be exploring the quieter but just as beautiful alternative, Lan Ha Bay. We're also going to be visiting the national park and exploring a hospital that was built inside a mountain during the Vietnam War. When we arrived at our hostel, we were told that there was a power cut and we couldn't actually be checked in. Turns out it was the entire island. We ended up staying in some random hotel for a night with some very unwanted roommates. The next morning, we finally checked into our hostel and checked out the beaches while we waited for our room to be ready. That actually wasn't as bad as I built it up in my head to be. But we've come to the hospital cave. That was really interesting. It cost us 40k each to get in, but then they gave us like a free guided tour, which was really cool because we talked about loads of stuff that we would never have known about. But we're not sure why. Maybe he just does that for like a big group, but because there's nobody else here, it was kind of a private tour. But yeah, really interesting. We're gonna head on up the road now towards the national park. So it's 80k each to get into the national park, and that also included the entrance to the caves just down the road. So we're going to go for a pretty short hike now because it's getting really hot and quite late because somebody couldn't get up this morning. So let's go. That short hike was killer at the end, but look at these views.
So somewhere in this jungle are critically endangered Cat Ba langurs, and we probably won't see them because there's only like 80 left in the world because they've been driven to extinction by hunting and poaching. And unfortunately, the reason that people hunt them is because they're used in traditional medicine to deal with erectile dysfunction. So
that took us about an hour and 15 minutes to get to the top and then all the way back down. Not too bad. Like a million stairs. So the caves are really cool. It takes maybe like 5-10 minutes-ish to walk through, but it's a good break from the heat, and also it is included in the national park entrance ticket, so you don't have to pay twice if you come on the same day. We've had a really good day today. We managed to do the hospital caves, the Trung Trang Cave and the national park all in a few hours. So we're probably not going to rent a bike again because we don't really need one. Everything is within walking distance, like the beaches and the little town centre, so a really good day. Today we're going on a boat trip around Lan Ha Bay. We're going to see all of the islands. We're going to go kayaking, go into some caves and go snorkeling around some of the coral reefs. It cost us around 600k each, so not too bad a deal.
That the longest?
Anyway, we've been brought to our last spot on the tour, which is Monkey Island, and apparently the government put a load of monkeys on an island to kind of turn it into a tourist attraction, but we're not entirely sure.
So we just got back from our boat trip. We had a really good time kayaking and sailing around the islands. Unfortunately, we didn't get to snorkel, which was a shame, and Monkey Beach is a bit questionable, but regardless, we had a really good time. Today, we're leaving Cat Bar Island. We've been here for 7 days now, and we've had the best time, but it's time to say goodbye. We're gonna get the bus and the ferry back to Hanoi, because tonight we're getting on our very first sleeper train. This train is gonna take about 17 hours, and it's gonna take us from Hanoi down to Da Nang. We've been put on a sleeper bus for our 2-hour ride to Hanoi, and it just feels like we've been put on the wrong bus. We're just outside of Hanoi now. We've just stopped off to get some food, but we've discovered that the back seat of the sleeper buses are really uncomfortable. Like, it's so hot back there, and everyone seems to have a blower, but we don't. So I'm kind of just roasting in the back seat. Good news, we made it to Hanoi. But we got dropped off in some random place, so now we need to go find the train station. Fortunately, we do have about 3 hours until our train. There are a ton of people playing out in the street, and all the streets are closed, and there's market stalls and things. Turns out today is Vietnam Independence Day. So we found a coffee shop just around the corner from the train station, so we're just going to hang out here for a minute. Now I have to scramble back down and avoid the bee that keeps chasing me. George, help me! Why are you just stuck there? Help me!
How am I going to help you?
Hit it away from me, I don't know.
No, it's massive.
Now I have to scramble all the way back down.
There's a bee behind you.
Really?